Boker Tov Chavrim, I'm Stephen Benoon. You're watching Israeli News Live. All kinds of news is breaking out this morning, including right here. Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. A helicopter has been shot down, a police helicopter. Four have been killed. I want to take you real quick to video footage of this here. This is where one man is actually recording what's going on there. Police do not like the fact that he is recording this. You're going to see in a moment. He'll start jumping up and down and yelling at him to get out of there. He's telling him to go, 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 go. Then they start firing shots up in the air, letting him know they're not playing around about this. So he gets out of there. Then he goes to the other side. They got another helicopter coming in. Police are all over the place in this area here. They're not playing around. They've been shooting out, gas canisters and stuff like that to disperse any crowds that are around. And it's not like that anybody's really gathered in a protest. It's just undoubtedly not a very good part of town there for police to be. And so, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of things going on in Rio de Janeiro that I don't even know about. So, I don't want to comment too much about it because I just don't know the situation that the people are facing there. But the police are definitely not playing games at all, and apparently, seems like somebody else is not playing games either because a helicopter has been shot down, and no doubt maybe they are blaming the citizens for that. So we'll see if we can find out more about this a little bit later today and share that with you. But before we let you go here, let me cover two quick things for you. The UK this morning, it just got slammed by Angus, a storm packing at 80-mile-per-hour winds there. That hit the UK this morning. I don't normally get into weather, but that's hurricane force winds for this region of the world here. So pretty heavy punch here. But one of the things I want to share, a friend of mine here on Twitter is showing some different photos that have been going on here, several things that are happening. Very, very disturbing here. This happens to be here. More military equipment headed to Lithuania. They're having the largest drill to date right now in Lithuania going on, has already started, but it's happening now. And 4,000 NATO troops are involved in this. That's right on Russia's border. Again, you're seeing large numbers of military equipment headed to Lithuania. And it doesn't end there. This is one reason why I say, and I know there's already a lot of pressure on Donald Trump, and now Donald Trump is already talking about backing off his pledge against NATO. Something you might want to catch on my wife's channel, Rise Up Children of God. She's doing a special broadcast about that because there's so much hopes that people have had with Donald Trump. And slowly but surely he is reneging on these promises. Not so much he's reneging, but it's just pressure, I mean, he's got an entire world against him, and the only one that would back him will be Putin and perhaps President Xi or Prime Minister Xi of China would back him on backing off on all these threats of war with Russia. And so that's really the tough thing that this man is faced against. And then I get an email from a friend of mine this morning that Donald Trump has brought in another advisor. And I got to do a little bit more research on this before I can talk about it there, but is a very anti-Jewish advisor. So I'll be looking more about that here soon so I can get some more information to you. This here is in Lithuania. This is American armored personnel carriers with grenade launchers on them as well. And not only that, let me share with you some more things that he's put out here. 2,000 pieces of U.S. heavy military equipment is en route to Germany and Poland. They will be relocated to the Middle Eastern EU countries, or excuse me, the Mid and Eastern European countries. In other words, like Poland and as well as Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia. He put that out there as well. And then on top of it, we have this here. Another huge shipment of military equipment from America is being loaded up and readied and deployed for Europe. That's what these tanks here in different personnel carriers and stuff. The tanks are in the background, different types of machinery that's being used there, that's being loaded in the United States. It looks like that's more out there, maybe out in western Texas or Arizona. I know it's desert type of country there, but it looks more like western Texas. Western Texas is desert. but doesn't quite have the same look as Arizona does or New Mexico. But anyway, they are loading up. So it's like they're gathering up all this military equipment from all over the world just to get it in Europe. That's frightening in itself, friends. Very frightening. And I'm just concerned Russia may not even play the war game. And that might put Russia in a preemptive mode to try to do a strike to slow down this onslaught. I think Putin is waiting to see whether or not Donald Trump can really get a hold of his seat as president and make sure these things do not happen. But then again, it may happen under Obama's tenure there, and he may not back out, not one single bit there. Anyway, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. Shalom.